Are you ready? Yeah,
Yes.
good afternoon. Please give your brief introduction.
Good afternoon. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself.
Hmm.
My name is Pragya Kulshresht. I've done bachelor's in electronics and communication from Ambalika Institute of Management, and I worked for like 2 years in Android development and full stack development at a Bangalore-based startup, Podium.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
You belong to which place?
I belong to Lucknow, and I have a nuclear family. My father is an engineer, civil engineer, and my mother is a homemaker.
Is your father placed with some government organization?
No, he worked private.
Okay. You did your BTech from which university?
APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University.
Okay. Is it some colleges has become deemed university now? Is it a deemed university?
Okay. No, it's already accredited by the NAC.
Okay, fine. And in which year you completed that?
I completed my bachelor's in 2018.
And then was the job given to you from campus selection?
No, actually, I was preparing for GATE in my initial years. So, like for 1 year, I took a drop, and then I joined the Transpacks in IIT Kanpur as an intern in Android development. So from there, after that, I joined by giving interviews in startups.
Okay. So what you have learned in that Android related job? What you learned there?
Yeah, sure, sir. So actually, there were some projects that were given to, like, they were assigned to individual developers. So by developing that projects, I learned through that the basics of Android development and how to use them and to develop the apps. And
any challenge you would have faced during your 2 years of job, which you could overcome and has given you a lot of satisfaction?
Yeah, actually, like in my initial years, the communication was the my challenge, because I belong from electronics background, and I work with the people from IIT Kanpur, and they were like very they used advanced terms and technical jargons. So I was not able to
Cope up with them.
to understand that. So I had to do additional research of the terms and to understand that. And during that process, I have developed the skills to research the things better and to understand things on my own, and to match up with the peers. If they are even if they are more advanced than me, much intelligent than me,
Okay. You have applied for which post and in which bank?
I have applied for IT officer, and my first choice was Aryavart Bank.
Okay, Grameen Bank, you applied for technical position.
Yeah.
Okay. Aryavart Grameen Bank is your first choice just because you belong to Lucknow?
Actually, it was the best choice because I think it is the best bank in UP.
Okay.
So it has many branches, and it is it has a better reach. So I'll be able to it will give me much exposure as compared to
as you have applied for the technical post, so your exposure will be in the controlling office only generally.
Yes, but there will be challenges in the field of in the field of IT also. I'll be able to manage the customers' transactions and the database operations. So it will be much better. In my opinion, it will be.
Okay. So, are you aware with the setup of Grameen Bank? What type of shareholding pattern is there in RRBs?
Yes, sir. So actually, the RRBs have three stakeholders. First is central government. It has 51% share. 15% is for actually I just
It is 50%. 50% with Government of India, 15% with state government, and 35% with
sponsor
sponsoring.
bank.
But some
Yes, sir.
amendment took place in 2014 in RRB Act. According to that, Government of India and sponsoring bank shareholding should not get reduced less than 51%. So in case they want to go for public, so they may go there. They can get listed in stock exchange also, provided they have a net worth of 300 crore for previous 3 years. Okay.
Yes.
Which is the largest RRB in India?
Sorry, sir. I don't know like currently, but I will check this.
It is Kerala Gramin Bank, sponsored by Canara Bank. And how many states are in India don't have any RRB?
So 3 states of India don't have an three beauty and states, Goa and Ladakh. And
there are only two, Goa and Sikkim.
Goa and Sikkim.
How many total number of RRBs?
43, sir.
Okay. Don't involve in writing. I'll guide you how to cover the remaining part. Don't worry. I'll guide you in later stage.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Are you aware of repo rate? What is repo rate and what is the current repo rate?
Yes, sir. The current repo rate is 3.35% and
no, that is reverse repo rate. There are two rates.
Okay, 6.75%.
No, it is 6.5.
6.5%.
Repo rate is on which RBI lends to banks. Whenever bank feels shortage of funds, they borrow from RBI, and what is the rate charged by RBI is called repo rate. And reverse repo is when banks park their extra funds with RBI, and the rate RBI pays to them is the reverse repo rate. And what is the importance of repo rate? Why RBI generally get it increase or decrease? What is the reason? And why RBI depends on repo rate so much?
Sir, to control the retail inflation as directed by the central government of India, so the inflation rate for India should be in between 2% to 6%. Like ideal
4 to 6%.
Yeah, 4 to 6%.
2% cushion is there. 4% plus minus 2. That is
yes, sir.
4 to 6.
Ideal is 4. So to control the inflation, RBI whenever RBI wants to pump the money liquidity to the market, it decreases the repo rate, and if it wants to suck the liquidity from the market, it increases the repo rate. So the banks will have less amount to lend to the people, and in this way the ecosystem will have less money and the inflation will come down.
Okay. And how many gold medals are won by Indian players in Asian Games? Recently happened Asian Games.
28, sir.
And total medals?
107.
107. Fine.
Yes.
And recently Nobel Prize for Peace is awarded to whom?
It's an Iranian woman. She stood for the for the betterment women empowerment in Iran. Her name ends with Mohammadi. I don't remember the initial name. Actually, I just
I think Rashida Mohammadi, I am also not very clear on her name, but just go through that name. That is important.
Yeah, sure, sir.
And recently, G20 summit took place in India.
Yes, sir.
Who was the president of that summit?
Uh, Abik Amitabh Kant, sir.
No. Amitabh Kant was
The
called
Sherpa.
Sherpa. I have asked who was the president for G20 this year?
India.
India. Right. And next year, who will be the president?
Brazil.
Brazil. What was the slogan given by India for G20?
Vasudev Kutumbakam. One earth,
One earth, one family, one future.
one future.
And where from this slogan is taken? It was taken from Upanishad.
Upanishad.
Okay. What are the strengths of your personality?
Sir, I am a good learner. Like basically, I can learn things on my own by doing by practicing more and more and by taking time to research on that. And I'm a team player. I can collaborate with people easily, and I'm good with people because I like to meet new people, and I'm I like interacting with new people, and I like to help people a lot.
Okay. And what are your hobbies?
So my hobby is cycling.
Okay. Have you participated in some state or district level activities?
Yes, sir. Actually, as a school kid, I have represented Lucknow district in National Children's Science Congress, and I was also very active in various extracurricular activities. I have in my college time I have worked as a Live On Campus Ambassador program. I participated in robo race, robo war, etc. There were many things that I did.
Okay.
And in IIT Kanpur, I won the first prize in literature because I wrote a story and then I got the first prize.
You have your interest in literature also.
Yeah, so sometimes I I wanted to explore something new, so that's why I participated over there. So
okay, Pragya, your interview is over. How do you assess your own performance?
Sir, actually, my current affairs, it was not that good. So I have to work on that.
Okay. Pragya, first of all, you have a pleasing personality. Your communication skill is good. And you are a properly qualified person. You are a technical person and you have applied for your own core field. So that's good. As regards your performance by and large is good, but I'll give you some suggestions which will improve your position further. So when you were asked to introduce yourself, your introduction was very sketchy. You were very hesitant about talking to for you. That's not good. Introduction means you should you present yourself in such a way that interviewer can understand in which field you must be grilled or you must be asked. Okay. Because you have to guide them in what type of area they should ask questions to you. And one thing I have noticed that whenever you mention belong from, whenever you use word belong, punctuation should be 2. Whether I belong to Lucknow, I belong to you mentioned something I belong from I don't remember exact word Lucknow. So must mention belong to.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Belong to technical भी आपने belong from technical side आपने बोला था कुछ. So whenever belong word will come, it will be added to 2. Okay,
Okay, sir.
always remember that. And
Yes, sir.
when you are supposed to introduce, mention your name, you belong to the place. प्लेस जैसे लखनऊ आप मेंशन करते हैं, साथ में आप बोल सकते हैं द कैपिटल ऑफ यूपी स्टेट.
Yes, sir.
Okay, UP state has declared one district, one product. So you should be aware what product is identified for your district.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Chicken curry.
So after mentioning about yourself, you must mention degree onward your qualification. Okay, I did my BTech from APJ Kalam University. Then mention the year in which you completed.
Okay, sir.
BTech, in which subject, in which year, from which university.
Yes, sir.
Up to that extent, your introduction part. Then you must have mentioned that you did your internship from IIT Kanpur.
Yes, sir.
So you mention about that, and thereafter you took this job. Mention what type of role you played there.
Okay,
And
sir.
as you in the last, when I asked hobbies and I asked certain more questions on that, so I could understand that you have hide so many qualities about you. That's not fair. You must have mentioned that you have also participated in so many extracurricular activities during your college time as well as internship time.
Yes,
Up
sir.
to that extent, mentioning is must. Then they may, at a later stage, they may ask you what type of extracurricular activities you participated in. Then you have
Yes,
a
sir.
area to project yourself.
Okay, sir.
Right? So that way you must do. And as regards your preparation part, read thoroughly with conceptual clarity on RRBs in detail.
Okay, sir.
Priority sector lending, and who is the regulator of RRBs? RBI. What is the role NABARD plays in RRBs? And this all PM flagship schemes like Pradhan
Okay, sir.
Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Jeevan Suraksha Yojana. One line questions जहाँ भी बनते हैं, and keep on taking notes of important things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
As regards general knowledge is concerned, it is a wide subject. Everything should not be known by everybody, but it is expected that an educated person should be aware what is happening around.
Yes, sir.
So up to that extent, you are supposed to know about, as I asked about Nobel Prize, about Asian Games, about G20. So what are the current events you must be aware? Like recently, some war has taken place between Israel and Palestine.
Bismillah. Hamas.
Indian government has introduced one operation
Operation
to
Anchar.
evacuate. Yeah. So that type of question may be asked. What type of such operation was launched at the time of Ukraine war? That was Operation Ganga.
Yes, sir.
Recently, World Cup is going on. So a little information about you should go through. Keep on one
Yes,
thing,
sir.
one suggestion. Keep on visualizing what type of question may be asked and how will you attempt that, as if you are taking your own interview. That will improve your confidence as well as it will sharpen your skill. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anything if you want to ask, you may ask.
Yes, sir. So, like in the introduction, can I add my birth date and if it is relevant
not
to any
required.
event?
Not required.
Not required.
Simply one thing also is required to be mentioned. Mention about your father. My father is a civil engineer working in a private organization. That's it.
Okay, sir.
That gives a flair ki what type of family you belong to.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Any other question you would like to ask?
Yes, sir. So, how to cover the current affairs?
Current affairs, as I
From
told, generally you should go through newspaper by the time you appear in your interview, and just cover in brief about G20, Asian Games, and matlab itne how many medals, how many silver, gold, and bronze, uh, like this G20, I have asked 3-4 questions. Uh, and yeah, Israel Palestine war, I already suggested you, like that only. And it hardly matters in case you cannot reply 1 or 2 questions, hardly matters. These are
Okay.
simply general awareness. You are not aware in that field, hardly matters. Okay, so don't get upset in case you could not reply 2-3 questions.
And so the banking awareness part, like how much things like apart from NABARD PSL, like have do I need to study the
Because
basic
you
norms?
are applied for RRB, so you must
Yes,
be
sir.
aware of RRB related things must, because you are not a commerce student. So nothing more I expect you should just go through. In case you have time, so just keep on reading something on internet, and in case you find something one liner or two liner, just note down. That will help you a lot.
Okay. And so in technical, like technical questions,
Hmm.
so like what could be asked, like how much things
Because depends
can be
ki in
asked?
case some technical person is there, so he may ask ki what type of Android related you did, and related to your subject also he may ask 2-3 questions. They don't ask much on that. Matlab, a conceptual clarity is there or not, that is important.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
and go in proper formal. Whether you go in Western or Indian attire, if you use Indian attire and you are not comfortable carrying dupatta, don't carry.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So which attire is better, like Western or Indian?
Hardly matters. In which you feel more comfortable, use that.
Okay, sir.
मतलब ड्रेस शुड बी इन विच यू आर कंफर्टेबल. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने वेस्टर्न पहना और आप कभी इधर से खींच रहे हैं कभी उधर से, मतलब यू आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल इन योर ड्रेस, तो दैट इज नॉट एडवाइजेबल टू यूज.
Okay, sir. And so shoes can be white, or we have to wear the black or brown shoes
ऐसा
on
कुछ
it.
नहीं है, सिंपली इट शुड मैच विद योर अटायर. इट शुड
Okay.
बी इन लिंक, मतलब इन सिंक विद दैट.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
and maintain a little smile on your face as now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Do well.
Yes, sir. Thank you, everyone.